I'm Lisa Marie and this is the PartyPoker.net World Tenpin Masters from the Barnsley Metrodome. 16 of the world's greatest players have descended upon Yorkshire. So if you don't know how to aim for the pocket or strike a 300, then take note from these guys and girls as they compete to become Masters champion. Let's look at the draw so far.
3 matches played in round 1 and the defending champion Chris Barnes is through. The American faces Osku Palermo of Finland in the quarter-finals. And Jason Belmonte of Australia ousted the 2005 winner Jens Nickel and awaits the winner of the next match, Darren Cundy of England, against Badr Sheikh of Saudi Arabia.
There are still plenty of places up for grabs in the quarter-finals, and with knockout rounds the pressure is on. Let's see who'll be on the lane tonight.
My name is Badr Sheikh from Saudi Arabia. I'm 19 years old.
My name is Darren Cundy. I'm playing Badr Sheikh today. Hopefully we'll give it a good game.
He's a very good bowler. He's throwing fantastic ball. I met him before, and he's a very good bowler.
I've seen him play before. He's a pretty good player, so hopefully I'll be slightly better than he will be today.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Metrodome here in Barnsley. It's the PartyPoker.net, the World 10-Pin Masters, brought to you by Matchroom Sport. Well, 16 of the very best players in the world have assembled here on this purpose-built single lane to lift the coveted trophy and the $30,000. Well, it is indeed time to meet the players. Firstly, would you please welcome from Nottingham, England. He's the UK's #1. It's the dazzling Darren Cundy.
29-year-old Darren is making his debut here in the World Masters. A quiet, laid-back sort of a guy. He expresses himself on the lanes. In the last year, he's won the PTBC Masters and the Burton Open, often remembered for bowling 300 at the World Championships in 2003.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, making his debut, would you please welcome Badr Sheikh.
Badr is still only 19 and is making his debut here, but his pedigree is impressive. The right-hander was tied for 3rd in the 2005 AMF World Cup. He won gold at the Asian Championships in both the doubles and the all event. He is a real talent to watch. Your commentators tonight, Simon Golding and Cass Edwards.
So it's a double debut in match 4 of this first round of this year's PartyPoker.net World 10-Pin Masters. Darren Cundy making his first appearance here on this single lane. The winner of this match will be up against Jason Belmonte in the quarterfinals. So a reward in some ways, but up against the two-hander who's playing some great bowls at the moment.
What a reward for the winner. Step up Jason Belmonte. But yeah, it should be a great match. And there you see some stats of Darren. Currently averaging about 220.
Dazzling, as he's known. 29 years old from Nottingham. It's going to be a tough debut for Darren Cundy. Not sure how many times these two have met each other in international competition, but it won't be too many times. But over the years, this guy has developed a pretty fearsome reputation on the lanes in European and UK competition. Well, he looks solid enough in his warm-up.
Simon, the unique thing about these two bowlers are actually coached by the same player, would you believe?
It's Mario, isn't it?
Mario Joseph, well-known pro shop operator, ball driller and coach, who's based in Nottingham, has taught Darren all he knows about bowling. But at the moment, for the last year or so, he's been out coaching the Saudi national team. And Badr is his golden wonder boy, shall we say.
Yeah, that's the connection between coach and player. Badr, still a young man, still with plenty ahead of him in terms of his successes to come. His performances when he was just 17 years of age at the World Cup were really astonishing, and that 3rd position announced his arrival on the international stage. And this is a competition that he's been desperate to get along to for the last couple of years. Ahmed Shaheen has been one of the Asian bowlers that we've had from the Middle East in previous years at this Tenpin Masters, always given a good account of himself. But this young man is something special, Cass.
2 gold medals in the recent Asian Games. The singles, he won outright on his own, and believe this or not, he won the doubles with his brother, Hassan. So he's certainly keeping it in the family. Gold medals galore, which is good to see.
I'd like to wish you good luck at bowling. I'd like to shake hands, gentlemen.
Talking to Bernie in the green room yesterday,
Darren
and
to
he's
start.
really excited about the quality of competitor that we have here at this year's tournament. Once again, it's an amazing field that has been assembled, and really, Bernie says his job is just to sit back and enjoy some world-class 10-pin bowling. Well, I hope you can do that at home as well as we get underway with Darren Cundy of England up against Badr Sheikh of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Cundy's first delivery. Well, not the best pocket hit, high on the head pin there, but still as smooth as you like. He's got a great delivery style.
He is very smooth indeed, as you can see from the replay. Gets right to that foul line. That ball's just, unfortunately, just a little bit inside his mark, and it's turned up high on the head pin, leaving the 6-pin and the 7-pin split, which is quite a difficult 2 pins to convert. But as we say, if we're going to have an open frame, and this could well be, I'd like to get it out of the way straight away. Well, you can see how close that was. He knew exactly what he was doing, trying to take that split away. Unfortunately, couldn't quite convert it. So it is an open frame to start with.
Not unusual to see the players, wouldn't say struggling, but just taking some time to get comfortable on this single lane. It is a lot more tricky than people think. The conditioning pattern, the oil on the lane going away from the foul line to about 41 feet, and it tapers away in a very long triangle away from the players, so it's very thick up near that foul line. And a nice opener from Badr Sheikh. There's the coaching staff.
Yeah, Mario Joseph on the right-hand side there. Sort of split loyalties, really, between both these players. Well-known ball driller, international coach, and former international bowler as well, going back a few years.
Yeah, it's not just the players out on the lane that are world-class, it's the support staff as well that surround the players that come to this tournament. And that's why it's such a great event to come to and see live. So many of the fans taking the opportunity to talk to the players and coaches while they're here, get a few tips for their own bowling.
Yeah, it's nice to see the players actually taking time to meet some of the younger players that are around. As you say, giving tips and coaching points. Badr's taken a nice single pin spare in frame 1, and he has a small lead. Unusual little style Darren's got there. He takes sort of a couple of swings with that arm and just settles the fingers and the thumb before he takes off with the delivery. And that's as smooth as you like. And you won't see any smoother than that, right in the 1-3 pocket for the first strike of the match.
Well, he demolished the pins with his first 2 practice balls, and that's back to that flush pocket hit that he enjoyed on those 2 deliveries. And he's got himself a strike on the scorecard.
Yeah, a real classic style from Darren Cundy there. Gets right to the foul line and delivers it as smooth as you can do. Lays it out on the lane, lots of rotation, and really rips the rack. Looking for some high scores, but this is also a man that's capable of big scores, as we've seen in the past. No stranger to television.
Good hit as well from Sheikh, the man that lists Chris Barnes as his favourite bowler. And he could meet Barnes in the semi-final of this competition. What a match that would be for him, but he's got a bit of work to do in this first round against Darren Cundy.